Hey folks, it's David Bell, Vice President at Gershman Mortgage, Certified Credit Counselor and Financial Peace University instructor. And today I want to talk to the homeowners. So you've bought your first house a few years back, but since then you really haven't paid much attention to the real estate market because let's face it, that's not where your focus is at. But right now may be the time for you to take a second look at the value of your house and see what's gone on since you bought it. There has been a slow and steady increase in values in the Des Moines and Central Iowa area since about 2012, and it may be just time, that sweet spot in time where you can take advantage and do well for yourself. To buy when others are selling and to sell when others are buying requires the greatest fortitude and pays the greatest reward. So recently I went to the National Association of Realtors Economist blog, and the article I read didn't surprise me much. Homeowners remain reluctant to move or sell as of January 2019. This means there's a low supply of houses on the market right now that the first-time buyers can afford. Then I looked at another article. The National Association of Realtors in late 2018 stated this: 36% of homebuyers are aged 37 and younger. 65% of them are first-time homebuyers. This is a huge portion of people that want to buy their first house. So let's get back over to the side of the person who has lived in their house for the last couple of years. Since about 2012, we've seen a slow and steady increase in the median sales price on houses in Des Moines and the Central Iowa area. In 2018 alone, we saw about a 3.9% increase in the median sales price. At the same time, new construction homes are focused on that next price point, just a little bit higher than what that average first-time homebuyer can afford. And most of the houses in that next price point have not seen that drastic increase in price like those first-time homebuyer houses have. So let's add one more factor into the equation. Interest rates are still nice and historically low. So when you add all these factors together, what does it create? It creates an environment for those who have been in their first house for the last 5 to 10 years to really stand to take advantage of the market. The lack of inventory, combined with significant need, creates basic supply and demand. So for those who have owned their house for the last 5 to 10 years, this could be a really good situation where you could get your cake and actually eat it too. You could sell your house high and buy the new place low and get that nicer, newer house with those amenities that you've been thinking about. So what is the call to action here? Well, it never hurts to get educated. Knowledge is power and it's very lightweight, and the devil is in the details. So consult a local licensed realtor. Have them work up and see what your house is worth currently in this peak market. No, just looking at Zillow will not give you a valid idea of what your house is worth. Zillow is a marketing company. It's not a real estate company. They have no true knowledge of what's going on in your particular market, in that neighborhood. Your local realtors will be the best source. So have a licensed realtor do a comparative market analysis, which will give you the specific information you need to make an informed decision on whether or not you stay in the game from the current market. So if selling your house this spring was something you were already thinking of doing, or if it wasn't even on your radar, the fact of the matter is you owe it to yourself to at least take a look at the numbers. Who knows? You might be able to take advantage of this market as well. This has been David Bell with Gershman Mortgage. Get educated, not sold.